What's up, guys? It's Johnny Candido of Candido Training HQ. Here you can see this is the variation phase, and this is 3x5. Just work your way up, starting with only 405 pounds with a goal of anywhere from 600 to 675 was the goal for the peak set of 5 on these block pulls. So the last time I did this format, it was when I did the snatch grip 455 for 5 reps. So you can find that video also on the channel as well. And on that, I started with 315. So you can tell the really important thing here is starting very light so that then I do have room to be fairly aggressive as I'm adding weight linearly. And I like that format because anytime you're doing a variation, you already have so many things fluctuating. You know, the exercise selection is probably the single biggest variable, in my opinion, that can really throw everything off. So once I vary that, then I keep everything as stagnant as possible, and then it's usually fairly smooth. You know, my upper back was incredibly sore, even starting after the 545 here for 3x5. It already was getting sore. But you can tell the positioning here is really good. And I think that's one of the reasons why block pulls have actually helped me, when I know a lot of people say that they don't help, it doesn't help them at all. I think it helps me because I am able to emulate where I am in the competition sumo at exactly that point. Whereas a lot of people, they have really their shins further forward on the block pulls. So I have an issue, if anything, where my shins are more forward on my competition pull. So this is really good to just target the hamstrings and upper back, as I mentioned, and just work on something that is a bit of a weakness for me.
It's 5 a.m.
This is Pedro's YouTube debut right here. Famous from Instagram. He's got over 20,000 views on his 470 pause squat on the quest to 500. Hold on, the lighting's a little off. There we go. There we go. Now everyone sees the glory that is Pedro. He's about to pull 415 like it's nothing. Paused, beltless. But now the pressure's on. Now the pause has to be legit, or else there are going to be all kinds of comments. Oh, is that even paused? You didn't even lock that out. Perfect. Yeah, it's so much better. That was good. Yeah, the next one, just make sure to hold it a little bit more at the top so we know the balance is there. That was great.
There you go. All the way back. There you go.
What if there was only one match?
We got 615 loaded on, and this will be the last warm-up. So I'll be able to see if 640 is in the cards. What do you think in terms of 640? You think this is flying up? You think this is?
Yeah.
It's gonna be smoked. Yeah, it's gonna be. We'll see. Now with block pulls, it really depends on the warm-ups because it's so hard to tell that first rep. So that's why I'm doing an extra warm-up. Whereas on like conventional, I would just jump up 30 pounds and go right into it.
Chains on shining, you can see me riding. Cocaine lined up, secrets that I'm hiding. You don't wanna find out, better off flying. You don't wanna cry now, better off dying. Baby, I'ma dive in, I'll put the time in. Even if I try hard, I ain't gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it.
Hell yeah. How'd that feel? Feels heavy as fuck. A few things I want to mention really quickly is, first of all, I felt like I could have done 10 reps there with 640 pounds. So I'm extremely happy with that. And secondly, I'm not going to run a variation cycle again until after the meet here. And then the goals on those will be, I want a snatch grip with the wide stance, either 475 or ideally up to 500 pounds for 5. I think that'd be awesome. And then come back to this partial pull and try to hit 675 or 700 for 5. So I have those goals to look forward to as I gradually build this up. So that's it, guys. Make sure to like the video, support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
Man, fuck a shooting star. Biggie died, they shot a star. Who you know in West LA? Bring that ruckus to MAG.